guys, welcome to Unbiased Rugby. So this is the semi-finals preview. So we've obviously got 4 teams in the semi-finals. We've got the Crusaders versus the Hurricanes in Christchurch, and we've got the Lions versus the Waratahs in Johannesburg. So I'm going to start with the Crusaders game. So I think this is going to be an epic battle. I was actually just doing some reading on the various players, and it's actually amazing that the Crusaders actually have 12 starting All Blacks across the board. So from I think they've actually got 7 in their pack, that's incredible for a team to have. And the Hurricanes have 7 All Blacks. I think 6 of them are on the back line. So I think if the Hurricanes have to stand a chance, they're going to obviously have to front up. They're really going to have to maybe not get go forward ball with the scrums and all of that, but at least try not go backwards, and then try get the ball out wide to their game players, because I think they're gonna battle. The Crusaders are such an amazing defensive side. They know exactly, and they just you watch them play and they just seem to turn the screw, and they just turn it harder and harder and harder, and before you know it, you're 30 points behind. So I'd say it's a real uphill battle for the Hurricanes to actually beat the Crusaders at home. Even though they're one of 2 teams that actually have beaten them in this year, I just don't see it happening on the weekend. I think the Crusaders are going to be way too strong for them. So I've put the Crusaders by 10. But like I said, I still think it's going to be a highly entertaining game, and then I think the Crusaders are going to take it away from about the 60th minute. Then we'll go to the game that I'll be watching quite closely, with the Lions versus the Waratahs. I think the Lions will take this game. I was going through. There's going to be a few battles that are going to be quite important, and I think the big one is going to be Bernard Foley against Elton Yankees. I think it's going to come to the 10s. Both number 10s aren't my favourite. They play hot and cold. So yeah, it depends who's going to be on form on that day. I was actually listening to another show, and they're saying that half the Lions tries actually came through forward play. And I think that's exactly where they're going to keep the ball. They're going to keep it amongst the forwards. But it's saying that I still think they're going to score their tries on the wing. It's just also exactly the same. They're playing at altitude. I still also think from about the 60th minute, the Lions will take that game. And I've actually had the Lions to win by 12. Carl Brink is out. He's injured, so he's being replaced, which is a bit of a problem, because I do rate him as a player. Behind Malcolm Marx, he's also very, very good at the breakdown. So I think Malcolm Marx is going to be a marked man. So it's going to be up to one of the other players to step up. Other players to watch: Navarro, Beale, and Falau from the Waratahs, and then obviously from the Lions it would be Franco Mostert, Malcolm Marx. Ruan Combrink is brilliant. Afia Duante on the other wing. So I think the back 3 for the Lions are going to have a real busy day dealing with the Waratahs back line. I still think the Waratahs back line is better than the Lions back line, but I still think the Lions forwards are better than the Waratahs forwards. And obviously with them not having Hooper, it's a bit of it's quite hard that they don't have that specialist at the breakdown. Whereas I think the Lions have quite a few specialists. But yeah, I think it's going to be a cracking weekend of rugby. I just have to say that I do think that the top 4 teams I feel have made it to the semis. I do feel for the Chiefs. It would have been a little bit different if the standings were done by actual points and not by conference. But working on the conference system, and we all know how it works, we all know the rules up front, that the top 4 teams in the competition have made it to the semis, and it's going to be great. In a perfect world, I'd love to see the Crusaders the Hurricanes beat the Crusaders, and then have to fly all the way to Johannesburg to go play the Lions go to Johannesburg to play the Lions. But I see the Lions actually getting on a plane and flying to Christchurch and having to play the Crusaders there, which is going to also be a tough ask. But yes, let's not get carried away. Let's just watch this weekend first. So just to sum up, I've got the Crusaders to win by 10 and the Lions to win by 12. Please guys, put down your scores below what you guys think it's going to be, and I hope you guys have a great weekend of rugby. Chat soon. Bye.